Put a bubble in your mouth. Okay, so back in the classroom, the smartboard is still not working, so we are going to the whiteboard for both, apparently, second and first grade. Yay. No smartboards in sight. Okay, so we are going to work. So yesterday we talked about Reuben. Remember, he had those 14, he had cars, he had a car carrier. Today we're going to kind of continue with Reuben and his cars. Reuben was putting away his 14 toy cars. He filled his car carrier and had 4 cars left that could not fit. How many cars fit in his car carrier? Okay, so Reuben had 14 cars, right? Right now I know 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones, right? So he had 4 left out, which fits right in to 4 extra ones. 4 left out, and then he had 10 in 10 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If he had 4 out, then there must be 10 inside the carrier. Thank you.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Sorry, I didn't catch that she did that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and I guess I wasn't very clear about it. No, she went the whole classroom all the way around and then to the tank.
Can you take mine? Can you take mine? So we have some farmer.
Okay, so
What do you have?
by using kind of our brains and what we know about the number 14, we can figure out that 14, or that if he has 14 cars and 4 of them are outside of the carrier, then that means 10 must be in the carrier. So 14 minus 4 equals 10, and we would say 10 cars fit.
Okay.
Okay? Mr. Jimmy?
Last time it was 18.
I know. So we were still talking about Reuben and cars, but he has a different amount. Right? But I'm glad you remember that. Wowzers. That's awesome. I'm going to see if I can turn my blinds so they go the opposite direction so that I don't have light shining on the
So
board.
listen, good. Andy spent 71 hours in the report.
There we go.
Wow,
Okay.
What?
that's a little bit.
Okay, good. Now there's no light shining on the board. The light shines. Okay, cool. So that is how we figured out how many cars Reuben could fit in his car carrier.
You're off in the.
Okay. Okay, where are your magic counting sticks? Thank you, Miranda. Right? They're very conveniently located on your hands. Okay, Mr. Jimmy, that other one needs to be put in your backpack, please. Okay, so we've got 10 fingers, right? And then we go to our invisible ones off to the side, right? So we would say, and if you want, you can do your group of 10 like this and bundle it together and make a group. So 10 and 3 extra ones. Okay, however you want to do that. I don't particularly. All right, so we would say 13. We'd say 10, Anaya. Anaya, what are you doing? Can you come with me, please? Like, come with me. Jimmy, put that away. Okay, 13. We've got 10 and 3 extra. Okay. All right. So 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. So I could say That's my dad one. That's my dad one. Some things that magically resolve. 13 is blank 10 and blank ones. So 13 is one group of 10, right? And three ones, right? We practiced that yesterday. I don't even know if that's, I guess you can kind of see that. Okay. We practiced that yesterday. So we're getting into taking apart your numbers in the teens, taking them, breaking them up into their teens, their tens, and their ones. And Naya, honey, can I really get you to focus up here? It's my magic attention getter, right? Okay. So now if we can use that to subtract. We're going to do 15 minus 5. Jimmy, I need you to do it with me, please. So 15 is a group of 10 and 5 extra ones, right? So 15, 10, and 5. Take away 5. Are we going to take that away from the 10? Or would we just take that out of the ones over here? What do you think? Elizabeth? The ones, right? Who agrees? Who agrees? Agree. Listen, I'm going to have you move your doodle right here.
So now we have another one.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Very good. Very good. Now let's do 16 minus 4. So 16 is a group of 10 and 6 extra ones. Am I going to take that 4 from my 10? Or can it come out of my 6? Danny? The ones, right? Because the 6 over here, because 4 is smaller than 6, right? So I can go 4. I have 2 left plus my 10. So I must have 12. Okay? That's why when you get into second grade, we start looking at our problems like this. Instead of horizontally, where they go across like this, 16 minus 4, you start lining them up like this. 16 minus 4, because as Miss Danny said, you can just take that right out of the ones. 6 minus 4, right? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 left. And then you bring your 1 down to party count. Okay, and as we work with bigger and bigger numbers, it's going to be more and more helpful. And Naya, please focus. I brought you up there to focus, not to continually play with your fingers instead of focusing. Okay, you're going to take it out of those ones. Take it out of those ones. Okay, I like where you're going, Danny. I like where you're going. I like what you're thinking about. Okay. What about 18 minus 7? Let's talk about that. 18 minus 7. 18 minus 7. Look at that. If we go 18 is a group of 10 and 8 extra ones. Are we going to take away that 7 from your 10? Or are you going to take it away from your 8 extra ones? What do we think? Ooh, thank you so much for raising your hand, Anaya. Ooh.
Take away the ones.
You take away from those extra ones, right? Sorry, extra ones. Okay, so we would go 5, 6, 7. We've got 1 left. Okay, right? 8 minus 7 is 1. So then you would have your 10 and your 1, 11. Right? If we line that up like this, 18 minus 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. Bring your 10 down to party town. 11.
You never fixed that, girl. You did not fix this one.
All right. So using that same idea, we are going to Really? Really? Jimmy, sit down. Jimmy. No, Jimmy. Hey. It's another check mark for not following directions. You made me ask you 3 times before you said.
Are you asking me?
Right? Don't pretend you can't hear me. All right. So now we're going to talk about adding. We've done subtracting. Now we've got 14 plus 2. We can think about that as 10 plus 14 is a group of 10 and 4 extra ones. 10 plus 4 plus 2.
Oh, I didn't see 5.
And what you can do is, what's 4 plus 2?
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
How many hours?
And then you bring your 10 right back in there, right? Because then you've got 10 plus 6, which is very, very easy to line up. When you're in 2nd grade especially, we'll write it like this. 10 plus 6, guess what? 0 plus 6 is 6. Bring your 10 down to party town. 16. Right? Whoa. Whoa. Okay,
Yes.
when we make our 10s and when we add to those ones, it's going to, okay, I feel like I need to just video Anaya over here who's dancing and anything but paying attention. Can you possibly make a choice to pay attention and be a part of this lesson instead of being an incredible distraction to Miss Kennison and everybody around you? For, I can just turn this and we can just focus it on you if that's what you want.
Wait,
Show everybody what we're working with here. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do, let's do 15 plus 3. 15 plus 3. Who could tell me what they know about 15? Elizabeth? Okay, 15 is a group of 10 plus 5 extra ones.
Yes.
Plus 3. Let's do 5 plus 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you, everybody, for participating. 8. So now we've got 10 plus 8. What's a group of 10 and 8 extra ones? Anaya? Oh my goodness, Anaya. Look what you can do when you pay attention, girlfriend. Is that really cool? So cool. When I pay attention, I can do that. Awesome. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do 17 plus 2. 17 plus 2. 17 plus 2. What do we know about 17? Ellie.
10s and 7 extra ones.
Okay, we know it's a group of 10 plus 7 extra ones. We'll add that 2 in there. 7 plus 2. 7, 8, 9. Who knows what 10 and 9 is? I'm so excited by all the hands. I can't even match. 19. Very good. Very good. I love that I see so many hands up. That makes me very, very, very excited. Very, very, very excited. Okay. Now, I want you guys, when we are doing this, you need to be very, very, very careful when you're doing your workbook sheet today. Okay? Because guess what? They're going to do addition and they're going to be doing subtraction. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? So for example, problem number 1 in your workbook
Come on, Tyler.
is,
No, it is not.
no, he's gone. I'll tell you about that in a second. It's kind of funny. I'm pretty. So you've got 12 plus 6
Close doesn't count.
equals, and then it's got this funny, it's got it lined up like this, okay? Like these funny little dots.
If I go to the store,
Like last
Okay,
time.
like last time, like yesterday.
you're buying something. The store will take money from you. You'll be shortchanged.
Okay, blank 10s and blank 1s. You're gonna have to do the work. And if it doesn't equal more than 110, you can make that singular. Okay, so remember, 12 is,
2 extra 1.
y'all know that, plus 16, 6, sorry. You're gonna add your 1s first. 6 plus 2, 6.
7, 8.
Okay, so if that's 8, what's 10 and 8? Danny? What number is a group of 10 and 8 extra 1s? 18, look at that. Y'all solved that problem. And guess what? 18 has 110, so we don't need the S. And it has 8 ones. Okay, that's problem number 1. Now pay attention to my numbering here. Pay attention to my numbering. Because when you get to problem number 5, and it even tells you if you are paying attention. Intent, it says subtract above that section. But it gets into, my hands up here are dying. It gets into subtraction problems, but you use the same type of strategy. Okay? Remember, just like when we broke it up on our hands, 17 is a group of 10 and 7 extra 1s. And then we take away from our 1s because our 1s are smaller. Okay, 17 is our 10s and our 1s, and then you can just do 7 minus 4. And that right there will give you, if we've got 5, 6, 7, and we take away 4 max, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 3 left, right? So now you've got 3 and your 10 over there. What is a group of 10 and 3 extra 1s, Danny? Right. And then it also says 10s and 1s over here. Now, on some problems, if this is bigger than your 1s, you're going to still subtract from your 10s, and then you won't have any 10s left, right? Yeah? Yes. You scare me. Okay. It does not need to be very scary. You guys can do it. You rocked the paper yesterday. You can do it today. Okay? Also, don't be weirded out if you guys, like, if sometimes the answer is on this side of the equal sign. Does that change it? No, you still do 8 plus 2 equals 10. It does not matter which side your equal sign is on. So don't be like, whoo, I need to find out. I I don't know. Sometimes y'all do funny, silly things because you don't pay attention to where your equal sign is. After you do, bonus points if you do the backside with the word problems, but they are a little bit, they're not that bad. They really aren't, I promise you, but I don't want you all freaking out about it. So you really need to do the first side and then the sprint for 10 minutes, okay? And on your sprint, pay attention to where that equal sign is. You might be doing 10 plus what equals 10? Oh, guess what? 10 plus 0 equals 10. right? You might be doing 10 plus what equals 12. Oh, 10 plus 2 equals 12, right? Don't write 10 plus 12 equals 22. Like put that 22 and then you're saying 10 plus 22 equals 12. That doesn't make any sense. And that's what I get most of the time from you. I just shut myself into my binder. Yay. Okay.